Hello, my name's Charles Lastic. I am the Managing Director of Blue Bond Tax Planning. I've been an inheritance tax specialist for more than 18 years and have helped hundreds of clients save millions of pounds in potential inheritance tax bills. So today's video is all around tenants and tenants in common. Why would you hold a property as joint tenancy and when would you hold it as tenants in common? Welcome back. So today's video is around the difference between joint tenancy and tenants in common and how it has an impact upon inheritance tax planning. So effectively, if you think of joint tenancy as a property owned like this, you cannot separate it out. In other words, when the first person dies, the asset automatically goes to the surviving spouse. So it's not dictated by the will as to where that asset goes. It automatically is owned by the surviving spouse. And that really is joint tenancy. Tenants in common is more like this. So it's close together, but it's not strictly speaking joint. So when the first person dies, you are able to take their share of the property and put it into a trust. So what's the benefit of that? Because very simply, if you transfer the asset, all the house to the surviving spouse, then there are issues around inheritance tax in their estate, but also the nil rate band hasn't grown at all for the last 10 years. It's been frozen by the government. It continues to be frozen until 2026, and who knows what happens after that. Whereas if we're able to put 325,000 of the value of the property, because we've had it in tenants in common, using the will into a separate trust, it means that effectively that part of the property can grow inside of the trust, and then that money would not be liable for inheritance tax on the surviving spouse. So therefore you get growth inside the trust, not inside the surviving spouse's estate, and there is a potential inheritance tax saving. There are a few other inheritance tax savings around that as well. What's the video on? Is estate planning more important than inheritance tax planning? And all of this fundamentally revolves around having the house as tenants in common rather than in joint tenancy. Hopefully that all makes sense. If you found that video useful, please give us a thumbs up as it helps the channel. And thanks very much for listening, but goodbye for now.